morning. Welcome back to my channel. That's Sonita. It's Father's Day, so if any of you are fathers, happy Father's Day. I am making my guy, my husband, because my father's in heaven. Happy Father's Day, Dad. A really nice dinner. He's out fishing with my son, so I'm making in a crock pot country style barbecued ribs. We're gonna have baked potatoes, broccoli cheddar casserole, and for dessert, cheesecake, which I'm getting ready to make. This is a recipe that we've been using for years. My sister, Vicky, who's also in heaven, this was her recipe, and so we just call it Vicky's Fluffy Cheesecake, but for title purposes, we're just gonna say Fluffy Cheesecake. I am making a double, because I'm sure we'll send some home with my son. For one recipe, you'll need 8-ounce cream cheese softened, 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip. Look how festive this Cool Whip tub is. So we're going to get started by creaming the cream cheese. Sorry if this is going to be a little loud. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add in my powdered sugar. And just to make sure I don't make a mess, we're going to use my little guard here. And since I'm doing a double, this is 4 cups of powdered sugar. It's going to add so much here, and then I add the rest once I get this mixed in. This is a really good no-bake cheesecake. And like I said, we've been using this for many years. It is an absolute family favorite. We've even used this in fundraisers and taken to family potlucks and Christmas time, birthday time. Actually, when my husband's birthday, this is what he wants. Instead of cake, he wants this cheesecake. Stop that for a minute, get this out of here, and this. Okay, let's go ahead and add in both tubs of Cool Whip. First, we're going to give this a little stir. And not so much a stir, but get it off the side of my bowl. Alrighty. Oof. All right, there's one. Let's get this mixed in first. So I hope everyone's got some really good Father's Day plans and do something for or with your dad special. Create those memories. They're very important. Not only to you, but to him. So my husband has been an amazing father, an amazing husband, so I always make sure I treat him to a really good meal and a good dessert on Father's Day. And he's doing what he loves, fishing and spending time with his son, so it's a win-win-win for him. All right, let's add this other Cool Whip in there. And yes, you could make homemade graham cracker shells, and I have on certain occasions, like maybe Christmas or something like that, or just if I feel the urge to make them. But I am also a convenient, at least at this age. When I was younger, I probably would have made the homemade graham cracker shell every time, but at this age, kind of like convenience too, so I'm using store-bought graham cracker shells. This also takes a teaspoon of vanilla, which I don't measure my vanilla. I mean, a capful, a little more is what it's going to get for each one. So, and each recipe would be a teaspoon. So, since I'm doubling it, we'll get 2 of them. Ooh, this is looking really good and creamy. I'll show you here in a minute. I know you can't see it from where my camera angle is at. One day I'll find the perfect angle for out here in the kitchen. You have to be patient. I'm still all new with this camera and angles and YouTube and everything else, but I am getting better and I will continue to get better. I don't have any fancy cameras. It's just my phone and a little wooden stand you're sitting on right now. If my husband was here, he'd be wanting to lick this beater. But since he's not, this filling is quite a bit, so there'll be extra, and I always save it extra in a bowl for him. So what he does is he'll eat the bowl first and then have a piece of pie a little later. Save that. All right. Here's a little better view of it. Fluffy cheesecake. And it's not even been refrigerated yet, but it's got a really, really good consistency. So it's going to thicken. I mean, it's already thickening up because it's a good recipe. So I've got my 2 pie shells here. They're just store brand graham cracker pie shells. Store-bought graham cracker pie shells. I personally don't like anything on my cheesecake because I'm not a huge fruit fan. My husband is, so I also have a can of strawberry pie filling and a can of cherry pie filling, so he can try a little bit of both, whatever he's in the mood for. Me, I just like it plain, and it's so amazing it doesn't need anything else from me. And it doesn't need anything else from him. He just likes to make it extremely extra special by adding that on top. And he also would eat it plain as well if I didn't have anything, because he loves this. There's one. I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second. It's a very beautiful dessert because it is creamy and white and very vanilla looking, which is why I add a little bit of extra vanilla, because it just makes it all the more special. All right. Cheesecake. I'll be right back. I'm going to wash my hands. Okay guys, that is it. Fluffy cheesecake. A graham cracker pie crust, 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, 2 cups of powdered sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 8 ounces of Cool Whip. You could mix this by hand with a little metal whisk. It gets even creamier if you use a mixer, which is why, I mean, I've done it both ways too. So whichever way you have time for, or if you don't feel like using a mixer, you can. As long as your cream cheese is very soft, you can get this mixed up with a metal whisk. All right, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Again, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.